As per the army sources, the Indian and the Chinese armies have resumed patrolling at two friction points in Demchok and Depsang plains in eastern Ladakh along the line of actual control after the disengagement process was completed. Now, according to reports, the soldiers patrolled these areas after informing the other side the day after they completed the military disengagement in line with the patrolling agreement that the two countries agreed last week. Patrolling operations are now being coordinated with variations in the number of troops and distances based on specific tasks. Verification of the disengagement process is currently underway. Ajay on the telecast with me. Ajay, give us the latest about the patrolling that has now begun.
Mega, finally, patrolling has begun on two locations, Demchok and Depsang. These are the two locations which basically was a friction point earlier. And after the recent decision of both the sides that they will go for the disengagement and then resume the patrolling process over here in the two locations, that has taken place. Till yesterday, there was basically disengagement process which was going on. They have removed the temporary structures, and now after disengagement process. Yesterday there was a sweet exchange on the Diwali occasion, and patrolling has also taken place. Now further continuation of the meetings will take place on both the locations, and brigade commander level officers will also involved in this meeting, so that further refining the process of patrolling and other disengagements wherever it is decided, that also will could take place. So
right.
Definitely it's a positive sign as far as the LAC.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ajay, for giving us those details.
Megha.
Also on the telecast with me right now is Major General I.K. Savach. What are the implications over here? Obviously, cautious steps being taken. Disengagement has happened. Patrolling has begun. When do we get an assurance that there is going to be de-escalation and demilitarization from the Chinese side along the line of actual control?
Yeah, Megan, no doubt. It is a three-stage which has to take place. Initially, the disengagement, then de-escalation and de-induction. Now, as on today, it is only basically disengagement taken place on the two friction points, which were Depsang and Demchok plains along the LAC. Just for the viewers, information that earlier friction points, which were Gogra, Hot Spring, and north and south of Pangangso and Galwan, the disengagement took place in September 22, and there are buffer zones in those areas. However, as far as Depsang and Demchok are concerned, especially in Depsang, from patrol point 10 to 13, it was blocked. The Chinese were not allowing the Indian patrol to go there. And same way in Demchok, up till starting Nala. But after having sort of a discussion between Prime Minister Modi and also President Xi Jinping in Kazan on the sideline of BRICS, agreement was reached, and thereafter the disengagement has been completed at both these places. It has been verified on ground as well as to the satellite and UAV. Now the patrolling will start in both these areas, and de-escalation and de-induction has to take place. What does it mean? It means basically that the troops which have now come from the peace location, both in China and India, almost about 3 divisions plus about 60,000 with heavy equipment like armor, artillery, missiles and rockets. These have to be now de-inducted from the battle zone. They have to go back 60 to 70 kilometers in their own peace station. That process has to take time, because India is wary of the Chinese, because on the Chinese side, the terrain is much easier. It is a plateau. The Chinese can always come back within 2-3 hours, whereas the Indian side, it will take a long time to come back to the LAC in case we move back. So the point today is that after having achieved the stage 1, that is the first step of disengagement, de-escalation and de-induction will be the second and third step, which will take time. But
right, absolutely. Thank you, Major General I.K. Savach, for sharing your input on that matter.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.